they're literally emasculated. They can't really, or maybe they're just fucking dumb. I guess, like, to answer Joe, I don't think you're mad at all. By the way, I know you're rich, Joe. You know I know you're rich? Because the other two niggas are broke as fuck. Somebody had to get the bread. It's you, nigga. You got the money. So what I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. The point is to Joe, it's not that you are mad about it being evaluated. Hold on, I don't like this look. I don't like this still scene of his eyes closed. Hold on, let me get it.
They not the
Okay, better. It's not that you are upset about this. I'm wondering, just because I've followed your plight. By the way, I listen to you. You know, again, when I watch your podcast, it's usually very hard for me because I'm trying to tune out the ad-libbers when I'm trying to hear you. You're masterful in what you say, how you deliver it. You usually have a lot of knowledge. You also have a lot of insight. You give a lot of experience. But also, I love your perspective, and I respect it even if I disagree. Right? The ad-libbers, they're just fucking noise, right? I guess what I'm asking you, because this last line, what you just said, you said, I'll play it again.
I choose to do is find another company that wants to fuck with niggas.
You said, I'm not mad. I'll just find another company that wants to fuck with niggas. And I guess that's where I felt there was a inept on the perspective of your, if we want to call them co-hosts, I'll call them stooges, that they should have brought out is that I don't see how building a company or help building a company or help promoting a company, then asking them for a share of the profits or a share of the equity is good, sound, like, strategy. I think at this point, based on your time, not only in the music industry at Def Jam, your time at Complex, like me, we did a phenomenal show. Shit, you know, and I know what we both brought to Complex. Shit, you know, and the Stooges should know what you brought to Spotify. It's like, why are you building then asking? I guess that's my question. I don't get that part. Because, like, as you say, you got money, you're rich, but when you say I'll just find another company, if you find another company, you have the same approach to say I'll go promote your company for free. And I'm telling you, I didn't see him address that. Yo, Joe, you gave these niggas at least $500,000 of promotion. Like, again, I know what promotion is because I understand, and people offer me all type of stuff just based on my platform. You gave them at least $500,000 of promotion, at least. And I'm really lowballing it. I could probably say $1 million plus. You talked about him every day. Not only talked about him, like, I could tell you this, like, and I don't want to disclose too much. I got a $1 million Fashion Nova deal. I never wore Fashion Nova. I only mention that because you not only promoted them, you were on the app. Like, even if niggas be like, yo, I can be promoting Fashion Nova. Well, I never wore Fashion Nova, but, like, it's a great brand. I love him. Like, you know, Rich, that's my guy. You know, I mean, my couple connects over there. Those are my peoples. But I haven't worn the brand. They don't have me as a model. I'm just a outlet. When you're not only using your outlet, which is your podcast, to promote this app, but you're as well putting in 8 to 16 hours per day. Yeah, bro. Like, I think you like, and again, I'm giving you real numbers when it comes to Fashion Nova. If that's for Fashion Nova for me, you're probably giving them $2-3 million of promotion. So that's only what I'm asking. Like, I'm looking at it when you say, oh, we'll find another company, but are we not going to talk about the approach? Maybe the next time when you find a company, maybe the podcast is the last thing you should be speaking about that company on. Maybe you should approach them and say, hey, listen, look what we've done for that company. Look what we've done for Spotify. Look what we've done for Complex. Look what we've done for Def Jam. Look, like, for any type of platform you've been on before. Because Joe is such a lucrative and just a sensational talent. I know he will always bring the people. And again, this is brotherly conversation. So please don't take this as I'm like not dissing Joe. I love Joe, but me and Joe approach is a little different in certain sense, and hopefully we can have open discourse in terms of that because I look at Joe and I'm like, yo, like I don't know if he takes responsibility, but if he doesn't talk about this shit on his podcast, okay, they got 2 million users now, they don't have a million. If Joe doesn't go on that, just think about the ripple effect, and that's what I'm saying about us as a culture. If Joe isn't on his podcast talking about this shit like it's the best thing since whatever, I don't even get on that app. So like think about all the moments you thought that made that app big. Oh, I get confronted by Meek Mill and all these other people. I'm never on that app without Joe. I could tell you that. Mad other people ain't on that app without Joe. Joe and Jay Prince ain't on that app. That's why I was looking at to say, yo, Joe, like, bro, I know you understand. Like, Joe is someone who understands, like, when you talk about your worth, I know he understands. And I was only, I wasn't disappointed. I think the verbiage I used was that it was an indictment on the app when someone like Joe says that. Because I know he understands his worth. I know he is very knowledgeable in certain things, that when he has essentially given away so much value pro bono, whether he's rich or not, and you later then say, I don't know if we will be involved, I say, damn, that's an indictment. Because if anybody should get some percentage, it would be Joe Budden. You get me? Somebody said I'm giving Joe too much credit. I'm telling you, there's 3 people. It's 3 people. I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, y'all can call me whatever, but me, I just tell the truth, bro. Meek, 21 Savage, Joe. There's a bunch of people on there grinding it now, but like, yo, I'm talking about, like, the shit's already set in motion. There's 2 million people on there. It's already set in motion. Joe can stop using it now. It's already gone. Like, they don't need him now. But during those first couple of months when it started making like cultural impact on the black community, and there was moments, Joe was 100% like such a huge pillar in there. And I'm looking at him to say, okay, cool. I'm not saying, because this happens where you might not get part of whatever. And by the way, I keep hearing people with this fucking misnomer of like, yo, well, you don't own any part of Twitch, this and third. Let me tell you this. If Twitch was a startup company like Clubhouse, I would not be on Twitch if Twitch didn't give me a percentage. Nigga, I'm making this shit lit, nigga. I made this shit go viral all the way in the hip-hop community. I've made Twitch known in the hip-hop community when niggas used to laugh at Twitch. If Twitch didn't say, here's a percentage, I'm off of this bitch. For what? What am I here for? And especially if they didn't have a monetization structure. Keep in mind, Clubhouse, no monetization structure. Still doesn't want to break bread with the people making the shit lit. What? I'm off of this shit. Now, keep in mind, when I'm using YouTube, because people are like, yo, well, you're on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook and Twitch, and you don't own them. Yeah, I'm trying to use their platforms. And by the way, once I gain enough leverage, I tell them niggas, I ain't going to use your platform no more. I told y'all. I came clean with y'all. I stopped streaming on Twitch for a while. Twitch came to me and said, yo, we want to give you, if you want it, I don't stream on no platform. I have an exclusive deal with Twitch. They gave me the bag. I'm sorry. I told you I did that. If they were just like, all right, good looks on building us, but we're good. All right, cool. Yo, Mixer, what's up? Yo, Caffeine, what's up? YouTube, what's up? Like, we gonna talk about it. But that's how I do business. So again, I get that these are big, well-established companies. I'm just saying, if any of these platforms I'm on now were that small of a size like Clubhouse, I'm using the weight on my platform. I need equity, nigga. Because Amazon owns Twitch, they're not giving me equity in that. But you know what they'll do? They'll give me a big fucking deal. I do have a deal. Does Clubhouse give any of these niggas deals? And these niggas are millionaires? No. Do they give them equity? No. So again, I understand some people try to like do that type of shit, but like, y'all could be blinded by the hate for me or whatever, but like, I'm speaking facts. Like, All these niggas y'all claiming are great business wise, I'm seeing them doing some shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I wish somebody could help me make $1 billion company. Then after they help me make it, they ask me for what their share should be. You know what I'm gonna tell them? I give you $100,000 a year, no equity, and I'm pretty sure that'll be what Clubhouse does. We'll give you a little, you know what I mean, a little paycheck, but it won't be no equity because y'all already built our worth before you got the equity. People love trying to team with like, yo, hey, yo, labels try to do it. Yo, we got this new thing going. We want to partner with, you know what I mean, your media company, this and third. And I'm like, okay, so how big is that already? They'd be like, oh no, we're just starting it out. All right, cool. So let me get like 20% of it. Now we got like 30 grand for you. So you're gonna give me 30 grand and you want me to build that shit to be like worth millions. Oh. But again, this is the reason why I get cars and cars and cars. And niggas like Rory, he's still driving. Well, actually not driving. He's still riding with a Metro card and still riding in the back of an Uber pool. No agreement with, and you are on there putting in work like it's a full-time job until you have some, like, bro, like this isn't, like, what's the benefit for you? You're lit. Why is it later on we're having discussion of, oh, they don't want to, they should have, to get you on that platform, it should have been like, yo, Joe has one of the most influential podcasts in the culture right now. We want him to be here and also promote it. We're going to give this nigga 5-10%. So that's what when I hear it, I'm like, yo, Joe, like, we know you got money, but like, I'm going to tell you the truth. I would feel salty if I was on Clubhouse every night and all I got was pussy while the owners were getting billions. I'm sorry, because pussy's free. I'll be done with this. I'll play the video, but I'm done with this.
The end. Like, they not the end all be all. So I know that everybody's up ranting and raving because of what they were evaluated at. But I was having those conversations months ago. Like, I came to my own conclusion. Y'all should too. Do whatever y'all want to do on socials. But Joe is not angry at Chatty House, Paul, Rohan, or...
Let me just pause it here too. And this is probably more of a conversation that I'm pretty sure me and Joe will have. I hate when it has stupid face going on. Let me get
anybody
face with Joe
else that owns a bit.
Okay, better face. With Complex, I felt like that happened, and I agree. Like, I believe that happened where they took Joe. Like, they took his influence, they took my influence, and they tried to build the worth of their company. And because at first we didn't know what it was and what we were going to build in terms of everyday struggle, we were left playing catch up. Complex went from about 1 million to 2 million subscribers. Keep in mind they had a bunch of shows on their YouTube channel in a matter of like 4 months because me and Joe were on the channel and we had the show called Everyday Struggle. Now, again, think about it, right? If we only think about, and that was Joe's point. I guess that's why I'm like questioning it, right? His point was like, yo, if we only just go by everyday struggle numbers, fine, we're doing amazing and we do deserve this, that, and third. But imagine what everyday struggle has done for the company. Don't we deserve some of that? And obviously they didn't, because you know when we went in every executive's like office, they all had plaques. Congratulations for getting this channel or getting the audience to 2 million. And me and Joe were looking at each other. We're talking secret like, yo, we did that. But of course, we didn't get compensated for that. That was just given to the executive and the fucking, like, you know, full-time staff. So that was Complex. And Joe's a smart guy. I'm thinking, yo, listen, you got to learn from that. Shit. He got Revolt shit lit. I'm not saying he deserves whatever of Revolt, but I'm just saying, like, you see, like, Joe's, like, one thing I love how he talks is knowing your worth. Joe is turning in motherfucking, like, a cold turkey into a fucking, like, hot Like it's like spicy chicken. He turned that shit hot instantly, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. But then it just shocks me when that happens in terms of like Clubhouse, which was cold, and he helped make it hot, and then it's now worth $1 billion, and then he's saying, well, they don't want to. Yeah, that's it. Again, I love Joe. We have differences in how we probably see things business wise, and I think the fortunate thing about him is that he'll always be able to get another one because he's talented. But doesn't mean that he didn't drop the ball or we didn't drop the ball as a culture. Worth $1 billion, and black creators don't got at least 10% of that. Fuck that. Throw that whole shit in the bushes. Anyway, all right, I'm done. Okay, what are we talking about now, Chad?